Here, that is not something that I'm going to do from the podium. I will say that on the remittances, this is a complex issue that requires coordination with experts that will help to inform the administration's policy. So at the President's direction, the Department of Treasury and State will form a remittance working group to review available options to establishing those channels.
May I follow up, please, on Cuba? Right back here. May I follow up on Cuba, please? Thank you so much. You may have noticed those protests last week across the street from the White House. I don't know if you or anybody from the White House happened to speak to those protesters, but I did, and it's anecdotal, of course, but they say they see no difference between the policy of President Biden towards Cuba and the policy of former President Obama towards Cuba. Is the approach the same of those two presidents, of President Biden currently and the former President Obama?
So I'm going to be really clear here. So since day one, we have said many times, many times, that the Cuban-Americans are the best ambassadors for freedom and prosperity in Cuba. That's what I said at the beginning. Today, the president is going to sit down and to meet with Cuban-Americans and leaders at the White House. That's what he's going to do in just a few hours, to discuss the demonstrations and the administration's response. And so including applying new sanctions on Cuba, on Cuban leaders, and establishing internet access for the Cuban people. So we want to lift up the Cuban people, and that is going to be our focus. On July 22nd, the Treasury's Office of Foreign Assistant Control sanctioned one of the Cuban individuals and one Cuban entity for serious human rights abuses and the repression of peaceful pro-democratic protests in Cuba that began on July 11th. So we are going to continue to lift up the Cuban-American people, the Cuban people, and we're going to have a conversation, as I just mentioned. The president will have one today, and we'll probably have more to read out from that.